Hello, everyone. Right, your addiction has been tricking your brain for as long as you've been living in addiction. So, with the brain, you've got the amygdala. Um, this is basically where the addiction resides. It's along with irrational thoughts, negative thinking, emotions. Now, this goes way back to when we were hunter gatherers. We were constantly living in fight or flight. Now, that was needed back then for survival, but it's no longer needed anymore. But our brain's been habituated for that long that this is why we get what we call cravings. So, the brain has been tricked by the addiction into thinking that we need our drug of choice just to survive, just like we need the air we breathe, food to eat, water to drink. So we go into fight or flight, we go into panic, irrational thinking. Now, what we do have control of is the frontal cortex, and that's the front part of your brain. And this is what controls all your actions, your responses. So this is why I never believed that we are powerless over our addiction, because we're not. In my mind, addiction is not a disease. It's a choice. Now, obviously, we've been trapped in this habit for however long. I'm not saying it's easy. It isn't. It can be extremely difficult at times, but with the correct tools, we can all regain control and win our lives back. So, whenever the addiction is putting thoughts into your head, whether it's to drink, whether it's to use drugs, it's just a thought. And we capture that first thought and you pause. Don't react, because we're too reactive in addiction. We react to things straight away without hesitation. What we need to do is pause, step back, breathe, and play it through. Fast forward the tape to what happens every single time we engage with the addiction. Where do we end up? Think about the next morning, how you feel physically, mentally, the people closest to you, people you love that you've hurt or let down. This is the only ever ending. So just take that moment and just think about it. If you've been in recovery a while, you'll start to build up what I like to call a list of joy, which is all the happy things that have come your way, all because of your decision to stop drinking and using. So what you want to do is make another list, a list of all the absolute chaos, drama, misery that's come your way due to drinking and using, and then build up a list of joy. And on this list, it can be watching the sunrise, watching a sunset, feeling the sun on your skin, the smell of cut grass, walks in nature, quality time with real friends, family who love you, being reliable, trustworthy, feeling physically fitter and stronger, being dependable. How's your work life? Are you progressing in work because of it? You look smarter, you feel great, strangers look at you and let onto you. You can look yourself in the mirror without hurting yourself. So just compare those two lists every time the addiction tries to offer you a deal to drink or use.